Nobody is understanding the truth about next Fortnite season, Fortnite Chapter 1, because it is not what you think. The craziest stuff is about to happen. All throughout today, we've been getting the most exciting teasers, fully proving my point as to what is about to happen. I am about to blow you away. The entire Chapter 1 map will return in Season 1 for only 1 month. And there's a lot of hints, teasers that Fortnite is tweeting, sprint or mantle, your choice, back to Chapter 1. Mantling never existed in the real Chapter 1. So we're clearly going to be getting a lot of Chapter 4 stuff back mixed in Chapter 1. But we still haven't talked about the crazy truth as to what is going to be happening during this month. Something huge that Epic Games is planning. There's a lot to talk about in this teaser. First of all, Plane's return. We already know about this because obviously this isn't something hidden in the teaser. But what about this? Looks like a Chapter 1 remake of Black Knight and Ice King combined together, and I have a feeling this skin would be called something like Cold Knight. That would be insane. Teaser number 2, you can see that old graphics are once again confirmed, along with Ballers returning, but Ballers came later in Fortnite Chapter 1, and this confirms my insane theory that we're going to be talking about later, but there's so much more. The return of the LMG, old skins once again combined with new skins, Ragnarok, you could see Lil Whip, you could see a Peely combined skin. This is amazing, but Fortnite's trying to distract you from the main thing that's going to be happening. Let's talk about it now. So let's go back all the way and start at the beginning. Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 1. A brand new game. There was absolutely no storyline. There was no battle pass. There were no live events. It was brand new for everyone, and that is what is going to be happening once again. But obviously, although in Fortnite Chapter 1 there was no battle pass, we're definitely going to be having a battle pass this time, because if you think this entire next month is going to just be Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 1, you are completely wrong. There is a crazy truth that Fortnite is hiding. So let's go all the way back to the beginning. An organization named IO made a Battle Royale island using the 0 point, a giant big ball that connects every reality. This was a loop. 100 people drop in and only one remains, but then one day a dim blue light appeared in the sky, drawing closer and closer to the island with each passing day. Observation camps were set up all around the map, and the UIA was trying to figure out what it was. But then the bad news struck. It was said to be a comet bound for the island. Not too long before May, meteors began to strike the surface of the map. This was the beginning of something that would change everything. That is right, a comet about to strike the Fortnite Chapter 1 island. This was the beginning of a tease for the first ever live event. Now, because of all of this, I have a crazy theory that will blow you away. Obviously, we are only going back to Fortnite Chapter 1 for 1 month only. In Fortnite Chapter 1, there were 10 seasons, Season 1 through Season X, and it is leaked everywhere in the files that we are going to be getting another black hole. But if the season starts on November 3rd and we are teleported into Fortnite Chapter 1 Season 1, and by the end of the season we're going to be getting a black hole, that is Season X. Fortnite is about to have a ton of updates because every single week there is going to be a brand new season, or maybe even 2 seasons, bringing us all the way to Fortnite Chapter 1 Season X. But what many people aren't realizing is that if we're going through every single season throughout this chapter, we can't forget about the live events. The live events isn't just the fact that we're going to be traveling through seasons. We have to remember that during these seasons, there were live events taking place as well. Now, if you're a brand new Fortnite player or you've only been playing for a few years, you would not remember Fortnite Chapter 1. There were a ton of live events that changed Fortnite as we know it forever. But let me tell you everything that is about to be happening over this next month. Starting with the first live event ever in Fortnite Season 4. This is the Visitor's Rocket. If you don't remember who the Visitor is, it was one of the most important characters in the Fortnite storyline. The Visitor was a huge thing on my channel. He actually launched this rocket up, and watch what happens when it goes higher. This was huge in the storyline, and this will be happening again. Once it rose all the way in the sky, its goal was to destroy tilted towers, fly on back down, and annihilate it. But once it was about to do that, all of a sudden, there was a huge, giant rift. This was the loop, and we are going to be seeing this again. Everything happens for a reason in the Fortnite storyline, and this is basically time travel. This was planned for years and years that in Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 5, we would be going back in time, and this is the loop as we know it. And a lot of really weird things were happening during this time that we just did not understand, and now everything is making sense because it is all connected. Now, the craziest Fortnite Chapter 1 live event that no one is talking about because everyone forgot about this was when Kevin the Cube melted inside of the lake. And I have a huge theory that once this happens again, when we are back in Fortnite Chapter 1 and the cube starts to melt, now that we know what actually happens, if we want to save the Fortnite island as we know it, our goal is going to be to completely alter the Fortnite storyline and find a way to stop this cube from melting into Loot Lake. This live event completely changed the Fortnite storyline as we know it because eventually Kevin the Cube exploded after this cube melted inside of the lake, which completely changed everything. But if we can redo time, if we can go back in the loop and we can stop this, a lot is going to change that we're about to talk about. One of the craziest live events of all time and one of the most popular was when the Fortnite cube floating an island actually exploded. Now remember, if we can stop the cube from going inside of the lake, this would have never happened as well. And one live event led to another live event and they were all connected, and that is what brought us to where we are today. So if we go back in Fortnite Chapter 1 and we can change all of this from happening, obviously, otherwise we would just go through in the loop again, go to Fortnite Chapter 2, go to Fortnite Chapter 3, and time would just repeat. We were in the in-between and there was a very weird butterfly that all of a sudden when you touch the butterfly, something really weird happened. And this is a Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 5 hint because we're gonna be seeing this exact same thing unless we alter the storyline. Fast forward to Fortnite Season 8, we were all back in the in-between, the same in-between as the Cube live event, and we could unvault one item of our choosing. Imagine if we can go back to the in-between, if we completely corrupt time, if we stop a live event, and we would be able to unvault one other item of our choice. All leading up to the return of the volcano. The volcano has been hyped as a returning live event for months and months, and now it finally makes sense because we are going back to Fortnite Chapter 1. Every one of these live events we're gonna end up seeing every single week, going through time again until the final live event of the chapter, sending us into Chapter 5. We all know there were leaks everywhere of the black hole returning, but this wouldn't have made sense if we weren't getting another Season X live event. But obviously, we're not gonna see the exact same live events again. Things are going to be completely different. If we change the path of the cube, if we know what it's doing and we're able to save it, we're gonna completely change the end live event. Everything's going to be completely different. And this black hole won't send us to Chapter 2. This black hole will send us to Fortnite Chapter 5, a complete new world. And I believe this is all a tease for Fortnite's open world game in Fortnite Chapter 5, where you can run around the map. It builds itself as you go, sort of like Minecraft. It's gonna be amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you're excited. Old Mr. Top 5 is back.